In this Excel events calendar, you can list all your upcoming events with dates and times and a short detail, and then see those events in calendar view on a different sheet. This is Debra Dalgleish from Contextures.com. The main sheet is setting up your events. As long as you've got the dates and times and a little detail, they'll show up, and this column has a formula that combines the time and the info and puts it in the correct date. There's also a settings sheet where you can put a specific start date for the calendar view. I leave this blank usually, and then it will start in today's date, the week that it occurs. When I go to the calendar view here, this is the current week and the date is highlighted. Also, the first of the month is highlighted. This is a 6-week calendar, so I like it because it gives an ongoing view of things. You can have up to 5 items per day, and if there are more than that, the first 5 will show, and you'll see a red date with 2 asterisks that give you a warning that there are more items in the calendar that you should go and look at. So to add an event here, I would just start in the row below. I'll put today's date, 5 p.m., dinner. And that will show up. Now I haven't sorted these, but if I go to the calendar, it will appear on today's date at 5. And if I put something today at 2 p.m., a meeting, and go back to the calendar, it puts them in the correct order. So it's sorting in the background. You don't have to worry about keeping that item list updated. There's an instruction sheet in the workbook that gives you a few details, and there's a settings sheet where you can enter a date to start the calendar or leave it blank, and there are formulas in these gray cells that calculate the date settings. So when should the calendar start? And then we can see the week start for all the weeks that will appear in the calendar. Over here, I'm saying there are going to be a maximum of 5 calendar items per day, and the calendar info column in my events is in column 4. This formula combines the time and the event, and in the calendar, there are formulas that calculate the dates, and then in each cell, there's a long formula here that shows the events for that day up to the calendar item limit number that we've set, choosing from that info column, and it puts them in this cell up to 5 rows.